Now, what is this project that you've been part in?
This project is a broader project organized by Sigrid Stu in Gellerup, and the name of the project is Identity at Stake. And it is about artist interventions in Gellerup, undergoing the revitalization process. So it is a work of artists in the local context and also very often in the social context. We try to observe the situation, all these tensions that happen here, and we try to talk with people, meet them, and on the base of this knowledge we develop special projects.
And what is the name of this project?
The name of this project is Inside Outside. It means it was born on the observations of interiors of people, apartments of people who live here, that their aesthetics is completely different than the aesthetics of the architecture that is outdoor. So outdoor we have geometry, we have minimalism, we have modernism, very geometrical, and also limitations with color, mostly gray color, white. And inside of apartments you have like thunderstorm of colors and forms and decorations and golden decorations. And what I saw when I came here for the residency, I was walking first, just walking, not coming inside, but I was walking and I was always seeing carpets hanging on the balconies because people wash them and they dry them outside on balconies. So I saw this, how many carpets and with this floral ornaments, and I was thinking I would really love to see them. So then I was walking with an assistant speaking Danish and Arabic, knocking doors of people and asking them kindly to allow me to take photos of their carpets and explaining why I want to. And I took a lot of photos, and then I was making drawings with ink, only black and white, already without the colors, but the patterns. So it was already simplified. I took only ornaments, simplified them a little bit, and I made a catalog of over 30 patterns from here. And then my idea was to propose to those who are responsible for revitalization, for changing the architecture, building new structure, to use these patterns in the architecture of the surrounding of this area. Because what was my observation, that if you come to Gellerup, so many people, so high percentage of the population here, they are immigrants. But walking here, you wouldn't see it outside. You see this neighborhood looks like any other neighborhood, like in Poland, for example. It is no difference. These blocks are ever, and you can't see any sites that would say you people from so many countries live here. So I was thinking it would be very interesting to have some patterns, some places where you can recognize that not only Danish people live here, but also coming from so many cultural backgrounds. So this is the idea. And this is the place where we got permission to intervene. This bridge is right now after the renovation, so it will stay in this shape as it is now. And I think it is a very fine place because it links Gellerup and Toleschhoje. So many people walk here every day. Already during these last 2 days, many people were passing by when we were working here and commenting and really being excited at how this bridge suddenly was changed.
And what was their comments?
They were very positive comments, that they were happy that it looks more welcoming, this bridge, and they were asking why this idea, is it an artistic project, and why, who is doing this, and who decided to do this. So we had a lot of talks.
But was it because you think that Danish architecture is so bold and cold compared to all the colorful ethnic groups. There are 85 ethnic groups living here in Gellerup in this area. Do you think it's a contrast?
It's a very big contrast, very big contrast. Colors and forms. So I think it is very interesting to show this mixture. I like very much minimalism. I really like it. But here I think it is a big chance also because these exotic cultures are also very, like enriching. I think that Gellerup having these, patterns or some other ways to manifest these cultures would be very attractive for tourists also to come and see this otherness, how it is different from other neighborhoods, It would be very attractive.
And how many of these ornaments have you made in Gellerup right now?
Well, I think there are 3 around this area where the library is, near the church, yes. And one is at one of the shops near the bazaar. And here. Yes, I think this is it, yeah.
And how did you make these ornaments?
So when I completed these black and white drawings, then they were scanned, and then I sent the scans to Godsbanen, to the lab where they make laser cutting. So we got these laser cuts. So each of them is made from 4 sheets of plastic with 6 stencils. So we had to be very precise to make them touching, to each other, because they are quite large. But it was a very fine cooperation with this owner of this laser cut lab in Godsbanen. He was very understanding.
And how did people respond to it, the locals here in Gellerup?
They were very intrigued, when they were passing here, we were working and they were stopping, asking if it is art or who is doing this, who is behind this idea. And they were saying that it looks, that the bridge looks more welcoming, and they really liked very much. It was a little bit problem because they were biking here, so we were asking, please bike this part that is already dried, but they were respecting very much, and really cooperating and understanding that it is a problem because we are working here.
And how was this project financed? Because one thing is to get a great idea like you did, but how did you finance it and make it realize it?
Actually, it is financed from Sigrid Stug fund, so I'm not so sure how Sigrid Stug. It gets some support from the administrator. Yes, I don't know how this institution is called, and yes, some money from the municipality, I think.